Fred Becky is still on the loose. Published in Outside, July 1992. Fred Becky is still on the loose. For longer than I've been climbing, for longer than I've been alive, the most talked-about piece of writing in the sprawling literature of mountaineering has been a mysterious tome known as the Little Black Book. Only a single copy is said to exist. Between its well-thumbed covers is a top-secret, continually updated catalogue of the planet's finest unclimbed mountaineering routes. The highest, steepest, most extravagantly sculpted chunks of vertical ground that have yet to be groped by chalk-smeared human hands. The author of this fabled work is a resident of the Pacific Northwest, name of Wolfgang Friedrich Becky, although folks are careful to address him as Fred, or just plain Becky, or practically anything except his given name, lest they feel the sting of his unholy wrath. Some say that Becky's Little Black Book is apocryphal, that it's merely the product of too much wine and too much idle talk around too many campfires. Oh no, counters Sybil Goman, a free-spirited 42-year-old glaciologist who was the most recent in a long, turbulent string of Becky's female companions. There really is a black book. I've seen it. It's crammed full of notes about unclimbed peaks, big north faces that were overlooked by the mapmakers, last great problems in out-of-the-way corners of obscure ranges, that sort of thing. Fred guards it with his life. The intense secrecy is understandable, because climbing where no one has ever climbed before is Fred Becky's life, and has been for more than half a century. His affairs have orbited so tightly around the hot sun of cutting-edge climbing that virtually everything else was long ago scorched from his existence. Becky, understand, is the original climbing bum. Nowadays, of course, every crag from Smith Rock to the New River Gorge is crawling with pierced-eared rock rats who've copped an attitude, hit the road, and are living in tents in the dirt. But most of them are just temporarily slumming. Within a few years, they'll be back in suburbia attending PTA meetings. For Becky, climbing is no mere pose. Back in the 1930s, he stripped his life of everything that might impede his campaign on the heights, and 5 decades later, the mountains are still all that matters. The closest thing he has to a home is a second-hand Volkswagen with 400,000 miles on it. From the erudite tone of the 7 mountaineering books he's authored, one would never guess they were scribbled in Burger King.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?